Are you ready? Are you ready?
Come on, Facebook. YouTube's already ready. There you go.
YAJ. 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 Welcome to YAJ. Welcome to YAJ.
Go ahead, Veronica Rose.
Good evening, everybody. How's it going? On this fine Tuesday.
2 viewers.
Actually, it was really nice. The weather wasn't that bad, which was really nice. All right, this is Would You Rather. Would you rather lose your sense of smell or taste? I think I'd rather lose my sense of smell. But then again, if you were somewhere and you didn't smell smoke, you'd be in trouble. But you wouldn't smell half the stuff that stinks, that's for sure. Now, taste, well, I don't know. Some things taste good and some things don't taste good.
Spiritual brothers and sisters, love my family, grandbabies. Soon my oldest will be in her 30s and my youngest will be 18. Again, happy graduation to all 2021. Also, that being said, happy Father's Day.
Yeah, Father's Day's coming up this Sunday.
So I'm gonna go ahead and get into the story. You know, basically it's spending your time wisely. You know, after 11 years being with one job, you know, I wasn't heartbroken. You know, I moved on quietly. But the lack of respect you get from an employer, the lack of respect that you get from anyone, you seriously have to consider what is your value and worth. She can contest that I spent a lot of hours at this job. A lot. More than normal.
More than you should.
More than I should. And the reason why I chose this topic is because when we sit here and talk about religion, we talk about politics, we talk about everything. And if you cannot even spend a good 8 hours to yourself, but you're always dedicating it to something else, family, work is like 90% of it. You start to understand that when it's your time to leave, no matter if you leave quietly or loudly, that people don't value you. They can just get a warm body. What I have never understood was, and I never will, is that the amount of time we give to someone, whether it's love, whether it's family, whether it's whatever it is.
Work, relationship,
friendship. And it's just amazing how you get treated in the end, like a doormat. No thank you, no ifs, ands, no but or nothing. See, it's not about
my thing is when you're there for people and you're there for everyone else, but then when it's time for you to have someone listen to you and they're like, oh, okay, well, I'm busy, or they hear you, but they don't hear you, or, you know, you're supposed to be there for them, but are they there for you?
Right. That's a good point. That's a great point.
Even like in a job, you know, you help them out.
Mm-hmm.
Are they going to help you out?
Mm-hmm. This is why I have a hard time understanding the Bible. People can say, you can say whatever you want. This is why I have a hard time understanding the Bible. I don't think it's nothing to do with yin and yang, the good, evil. No, there are just flat out people who are just worthless and walking amongst the world like nothing ever happened.
Well, that has nothing to do with the Bible.
Yes, it does, because it's supposed to meet that's supposed to inherit the earth. But it feels like it's the stupid that is, the worthless, the ones who are not even remotely could care less about the next person. You're supposed to love that fellow man. And like I said, this all goes back to the whole point of spending your time wisely. Because when you are spending your time wisely, you are never supposed to work a day in your life. You are supposed to enjoy your family, your friends, whatever. Praise the Lord, Allah, whoever you want to praise in your life. But when you look up, when you are almost 50 years old, you look up and you wasted your entire life with a company that just basically shoves you out with no care, no malice, who don't do nothing. They lied from the very beginning and they lied to the very end.
Well, I mean, you got jobs that do support you and
Mhm.
respect you and is there for you.
Mm-hmm.
And you got jobs that'll use you and are greedy.
Yeah.
But then when you start losing the people that actually really did the jobs, and then all of a sudden you're sitting back going, why is this happening? We were doing good. Well, that's because you've lost people.
Who is that talking over there? Is that Misty?
I don't know. Nobody's talking on here.
Oh, somebody is. But the whole,
Is it on YouTube?
no, it's on Facebook. But the whole thing about it is, and this is why, guys, I'm trying to tell you, learn from our mistakes. Because the one thing is, you're going to look up and you're going to miss 10 years of your life. That could be child, that could be graduation. Like me, I'm missing my daughter's graduation, all because of someone who hates me.
And when you say, yeah, okay, it's Misty.
Hey, babe.
And when you say no, they get pissed. You got that right.
See? I'm not the only one who feels this way. I'm just tired of looking at these dumbass people. And again, I'm talking about in general. I'm not talking about specifics.
No, not specifics, just what you've
In
seen
general.
out in life and what you've seen
Yeah.
as you've grown up, the things that you've been through. You know, you got a friend that you thought you could trust, then all of a sudden realize they're just about themselves and not there for you.
That's what I said in general. I'm not talking about just what happened. I've already moved on. But what I'm talking about is in general. You just look at the Lord and go, okay, you know something? Oh, hell no. Hell no. At what point are you tired of, oh, they're going to get theirs? So why am I getting mine?
But you have to walk away from the situation.
Right.
You got to get out. When somebody looks at you and is actually there for you and keeps saying, you need to go, to go, but they don't go and they don't listen
They linger on.
and they linger. And it's like, you know what? I'm not going to help you anymore if you're not going to do and help yourself.
Right. Because I'm not back. I'm not bashing anything or anyone, because years ago, I would have took this to heart. She knows that.
Loyalty is few and far between.
Exactly.
You can't trust anyone. Treasure yourself.
Exactly. And I'm going to give you a tidbit. You know, when all this was going down, you thought that I was going to be hurt by it. Actually, I was so relieved. I did my 2 weeks. I did what I was supposed to do. Because these are examples exactly what I'm trying to tell you. My faith is what pulled me through. Because I had dear friends who saw what I was going through. I had a dear friend who prepared me for this moment. And that moment was, this ain't about guilt. I had something to do. And again, you proved me right. You got in my way. you just did me a favor because God kicked the crutch from me. He kicked the crutch. He said, you're not going back there. See, I woke up.
Well, just like she said, we can't wait for them to get theirs, which is true. You can't wait for that. Every dog has their day,
Mm-hmm.
and karma
Mm-hmm.
is a bee,
There's a bitch.
is a witch.
And this is why, guys, I do this every day, every Tuesday, every week, every
Yeah, blessing
Tuesday,
and
every
curse.
Saturday. Because I want you to see through me exactly what people keep saying they don't see. You keep saying that there's no God. There is a God. But the problem is we are seeing so much smut and crap, we can't see God. That the smut and crap is over top of our heads, and we're trying to just get a fresh breath of air before they swallow us up again. But the thing that we don't understand is, just like I found out the
Yeah,
hard
but
way.
you got, even though there's God there, you still have to go and do it yourself.
Yeah,
He put something in front of you, whether you take it or not, that's your choice.
true.
But it also has to depend on you. You're going to be the one that's got to step up. You got to be the
True.
one that walks away. You got to be the one that's going to say, hey, I'm not going to do this no more. I'm going somewhere else. I'm going to change my life.
True. And that's a great point. And the part that I've changed is inside of here. That's the part I've changed. Why? Because one thing about demons, one thing about people who lie to you, one thing about people that I found out, and I hate to say it, but ain't worth a damn, is that they the ones that got to keep up that appearance.
It's a girl queen. Who's queen? Tammy.
They're the ones who got to keep up that appearance. I don't. I don't have to keep my multi-million-dollar home, or I don't have to keep up anything. I don't have to keep up something I don't have. But what I have is what people try to take from me: self-respect, confidence, and whatever else goes with the rest of it. But that's all man's words. What they couldn't take was my spirituality, which means is I understood the day I left, it was given to me as a blessing. I took the blessing and I didn't look back. The only thing I was doing the best I could so I can move forward, put a little money in my account, and then move on. That's it. Nothing more.
He also gives you what you want, when you ask for it. Sometimes he does, and sometimes he doesn't. Sometimes you're not ready for it.
Yeah.
Just like when people come into your lives, people go out of your lives.
Mhm.
I've got friends that I've had since high school. I've got friends that I worked with for a long time ago. I have a friend that I work with now that we've been friends for a long time. Shoot, me and Leslie's worked together, and then we became friends, and that's where we are now. But there are people that come into your life for a reason.
Yeah.
Some come and stay, some go and leave.
Mhm.
Now, whether you learn something from them or you learn something about yourself or something from them, that's up to you.
You know, the thing was, I didn't run around bragging that I got another job. The thing was, I didn't do anything. I did my 2 weeks like I was supposed to, and I moved on. There was nothing to say. The thing that I have learned over the years is, one, guilt is a useless emotion. Two, honestly, you cannot trust too many people. You got to keep your circle small. Three, you've got to figure out who you can count on. Four, you truly got to understand who your friends are.
Who's there for you and who's not there for you? Who's there just to be there with you because
Because I count on Matthew, and he came and helped me get my stuff. Let me tell you, you know what the sad part about all this was? I had a dream about all this stuff that was happening. All this stuff. I dreamed about me getting my stuff from my other job because I knew they was going to pull this. I dreamed about it all. And the thing that I truly dreamed about was that I actually was okay with it. That I actually became more successful than I did staying there.
Trust me, because at the end of the day, someone will snake you.
Yeah. That is Misty, you so beautiful.
No, that's Queen.
Oh, who? What is that?
You don't have to read. I can't read that.
Oh, okay. I don't know who Hey Girl Queen is, but okay, cool. Thank you for joining the show.
Yeah, thank you for coming in.
Thank you for the conversation because, like I said, I do this every Tuesday and Saturday.
It may make someone feel guilty. They have to feel that on their own.
Yeah. That's all we're saying. See, I'm bringing to light what is already there in your heart. What's in your heart is the simple fact is that people are going to wear you down. They're going to wear you down.
She said, "Oh, thank you. Why do we keep stopping?"
And the thing that I want everybody to understand out of all this, I don't know why that's doing that, is that you need to be strong, not in man, but in you. You need to be strong in your faith.
Oh, it's April from base. LOL.
Oh, hey, what's up? You need to be strong because I'm telling you, I could have cried, I could have cried, I could have cried. Chose not to. I could have done all kinds of things. The only thing I truly did was I walked away with my dignity and said, you know something? It is what it is.
And you did very well.
Yeah.
Sometimes it might hurt, but you stick your head up, held up high. You walk away and act like it didn't hurt you at all.
What
And
you
you
did?
won't see me. And then some, yeah, you'll get upset. Yeah, you know, these people that you work with. And I know there's people, even though the people that you work for might not be that great. Oh, you got Tammy, Misty, and Queen all talking.
Why is that thing interrupting?
I don't know. You got 6 eyes right now.
Well,
Mental. But the people that you worked with, I'm sure they miss you. But the people that you worked for that think you are, well, you know, you can't trust people, you can't, you know what? When somebody looks at you and says, I don't trust anybody, and that's coming from a boss, it makes you wonder, okay, if they're saying they can't trust you or anybody, what are you doing that you can't trust anybody? Because see, when people do things like trust,
that's even a relationship.
or even, well, that's even a relationship, or even in a relationship when when somebody thinks you're cheating and you're not cheating, that makes you wonder, okay, are they cheating? Because they're accusing you. You know, and there was another one I had on my mind and I totally forgot.
I didn't.
What's one for you?
Just besides the cheating, the whole thing of the lack of disrespect people show you. The lack of disrespect. And then don't even have the balls to look you in your face and say, no, we're not doing that. That's all I'm saying. What? Anybody else?
We got a big conversation going on, and it's like, yes, I miss you, Leslie. I need my morning hugs again. They always make my day. See, you make day for somebody, but see, sometimes you don't realize how much you make for somebody, even though they might not say anything, or you might get a smile at them and stuff. People are shy, but you don't realize how much you made somebody's day until you're not around for a while.
That's the spirit of me.
And then that's when they go, wait a minute, something's missing.
Yeah, that's the spirit.
Where's so-and-so? Because even our job, when somebody's gone, you're like, wait a minute. Especially the ones that are rowdy, cut up, make jokes.
Yeah. That's the spirit of me. That's the best I can tell you. You know, I try to leave exactly the way I came in.
Okay, wait a minute. I was always told, do not show your emotions because people will take that for a weakness and keep picking at you. Best thing to do is walk away. You know what? That's true. But that's fine. They might think it's a weakness. But later on, when you get to the point where they start picking and stuff, that's when you turn around and actually show them how tough you really are.
Mhm.
Because there's times that people think, oh, well, they look at me. I've had people go, they're intimidated by me. You know, I don't see it. Yeah, I'm very kind. I'm very outgoing and all this, that, and the other. But there are certain things you just don't push. When it comes to my friends, my family, and my children, that's when you're going to see the other side. You know, sometimes people need to be careful how they pick on you or how they say things to you, and that you can be as kind and smile. But behind that, there's another story.
Somebody.
Hi, Eric. That's Eric.
What's up, Eric?
The day you leave, your position will be available. There's not a lot of companies that value their employees. You got that right, Eric.
Mhm.
You should know that from where you work at now.
Yep. The one thing my new job said to me was, we are family here. And
Misty, they get pissed because she bucks up.
Yep.
Well, sometimes you got to do that. Let them know that you ain't playing.
exactly. That's why, I mean, that's the whole reason why I brought this up. Because how much time do we give to employers? How much time do we give to guys or women that don't make sense? Relationships that don't make sense? How much time? I mean, I keep telling you each week there are people dying like flies. You only get one life to live. That's it. No more. There's no do-overs.
And if you get a chance, let me tell you something. I was in a severe car accident. Okay? 2 bowling balls came from the trunk. My head went through the windshield. I got a scar right here. You might not see it. I cracked a rib a week later. And they didn't give me any medication or anything. Both my eyes, they didn't turn black. They turned this putrid yellow. Okay? And couldn't believe that I survived. But I'm going to tell you what. You know, if you survive something like that and didn't get a head trauma in that, you better live your life because you never know when you might have something takes it away from you like that.
What Eric said, he said something.
Hell, the company we work at is supposed to be family driven, but it's the opposite.
Yep.
Tammy, good luck
What?
to you, my friend.
Yeah. Oh, it's not about luck. It was perfect timing.
Yellow. Holla, holla,
Allah,
holla.
it's perfect timing. Because like I said all along, the whole reason why I bought all this stuff for this company. And
God give it to you. Love it.
I love doing the show. I wish I could do this full time.
I'm trying to read all your comments, y'all. If I don't get them all, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But y'all having a big conversation.
Yeah.
A conversation on here, which is good. I'm glad. It's good to see people on here talking.
Yeah. It's about time. Because like I said, you know, again, and I'm not going to drag this out. Again, I don't know if people were looking for a reaction or the simple fact is that,
That's right. You live every day, die once.
exactly. But look, this all happened before in 2007. This all happened before in 2005. I was prepared for this moment. My moment came again. And this time, I wasn't in handcuffs. I didn't go slamming people around. I didn't do anything. The only thing that I saw was the truth for what it was. And it's a shame that other people who live in misery seem to think that they can also make you miserable. No, man, that's not how this works. Because even a demon is triumph. Even a demon is slaughtered by us. Because the simple fact is you can't give it or feed it what it wants. I don't care.
We can't keep giving these companies our all.
Exactly. I'm
You
telling
give
you.
them bare minimum. bare minimum.
Exactly. That's the whole. Again, what did you learn after COVID? I saw what I learned. Look what happened. And believe me, as they told me, you put in your notice. And I'm looking, I'm like, I sure fucking did, didn't I? You didn't fire me. I put in my notice. But the whole thing about it is the reason why I'm using this as a learning tool is because, guys, you got to understand something. The amount of time I wasted, I can't get back. The amount of energy I
Even
wasted.
though you wasted it, doesn't mean that you didn't learn anything from it. You should have just left a long time ago. But at the time, you had the COVID hits, and everybody was not working as much. And before that, but
Oh, Misty, by the way, while we still on, I got time, girl. We can do the show, girl. I can come to you on Saturday. I have Saturdays off. Yeah. I got weekends off, Misty.
Misery loves company.
Yeah.
Misery loves company. Yes.
But I'm telling you, we can do something now. I got weekends off.
All right, you need to hurry up because our battery's going dead.
Who?
That.
Oh, is it? Oh,
Yeah, it's blinking.
okay. All right. Look, gotta roll because the battery's running dead. Love y'all. See y'all Saturday.
Thank you, Eric,
Yeah, yeah.
Misty, Tammy,
YAJ.
and
YAJ.
Queen. What is wrong?
Come on. Oh, it died!
Oh my
It died!
No, this said interrupted broadcast.
No, it died. It died right
No,
here.
It's still going here.
No, it died right here.
Yeah, okay.
It's dead.
Y'all have a good weekend. See you Saturday.
And what was Queen's name?
Huh? I don't know.
No, she told you what she was.
Said April, right?
April. Okay, that's what it was.
Welcome to
Change the
YAJ.
battery pack.
Welcome to
That's what it says on
YAJ.
here.
Ooh, oops.
We should listen. Oh my God. We had up to 8 eyes.